All right, go live.
There we go. All right, there we go. I put a lot of work into the people don't understand how much work goes into the show. You know?
Yeah, give us a rundown
us more
of
money.
what kind of work goes into the show.
Well, you
can.
come up with a problem, but you can't just, people go, sometimes you wing it, but sometimes you're like, well, I got to get like some facts,
Sometimes you wing it.
And then I organize the facts. I mean, look at all these notes and
Worthless. Each one is worthless as the one
together
before
a
it.
stinger, finding news stories. It's not just you show up and the show writes itself. You gotta
That's true.
produce.
It's true. It's like a feature-length movie that we have to put together every
week. Feature length.
Could you imagine if we had to edit the show afterwards? Like if we went through and meticulously
if we were
pulled out,
psychopaths who had to pull out every time we say something wrong or whatever else.
or gave a shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, I really give a shit that one of us said that crazy thing about.
I was talking to Mr. Girl about how a certain individual used to edit his podcast to take out every weird bit of him.
Yeah.
And then now that somebody has gone back and redone the pod, like now you can see what he edited out, which is like infinitely embarrassing because you can see what he didn't. It's like actually worse than if he had just left it in, right?
All he had to do was leave me alone. And I would have just not podcasted, gone back offline because I hate the internet and I hate social media.
He would have done something completely different. But instead
I would still be doing improv. I'd be teaching improv class.
Oh, no, you would be.
At 101, I'd be molesting the students.
Instead, he just fed you so much gold that how could you possibly pass up on it?
What did Mr. Girl say?
He just finds it fascinating. I mean, it's. I was thinking though, you need to take, for people who are like catching up or whatever, you need like a listing of episodes and which order you have to listen to them in.
Yeah.
To get like the story in the right order.
That's a good idea.
Because even I don't know what I'm missing.
Like a machete order of listening to the episodes.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Be like, you need to listen to this, then this will explain that. Yeah, because
then this episode.
Because I go back through, because everybody's always like, you got to know all the drama, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's like it's all scattered around. It's like a bonus episode,
12
and
years.
Be this fucking thing, and then it'll be you on a different podcast entirely. And you need a cheat sheet for the drama.
How's old Mr. Girl doing?
Not good.
Have you been abusing him too?
I mean, I do. As I've said before, like Mr. Girl will, turn on you.
That's what you've said before?
Well, yeah, because I remember I mentioned that time that I said, hey, I want to get a job, or I'm going to get a job working for Russia Today doing their social media. And he said, he said he wouldn't be my friend anymore.
Oh.
And if he thought I was like an actual threat
a real Putin thing to
democracy, I could imagine him doing like a hit piece on this Vito Links guy and what he's up to.
A hit piece? Hey, if you're coming to the show tomorrow, dress as a protester. We want to be protested.
I mean, it would be good. It would be good.
Get a chant going. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It would be good publicity. I know at least one of ours.
4 whores, 4 doors.
A certain Jay Denny has been dealing with all sorts of protest nonsense.
Really?
But I don't think they would protest. I was wondering
I'll shoot him.
I was wondering if we're going to get Josh Denny
stand my
protester.
ground out there. I'd be like Rittenhouse with gloves. Shoot your ass.
We don't have Gavin, unfortunately. I think he brings the protesters.
We should just say we do.
Well,
Gavin
maybe
McGinnis
we
is
should.
gonna be there.
Gavin McGinnis may make an appearance.
May will be there.
Ooh, who knows? It could happen.
Are you ready? The Fed.
I don't know. There's so much
going on.
going
They're
on.
gonna have chased him into our live show.
Live show tomorrow. Don't be there or be square. Let's do a show.
Live.biggestproblem.show. See you tomorrow.
Get
Do we
a
know?
ticket.
Did we give the location out?
I don't think Josh is supposed to email people, but
You better remember.
you better email people. Yeah, I will say this: it's going to be outside, so bring like a jacket. Or
Okay,
something.
bring liquor.
Bring liquor.
BYOB.
Bring a nice jacket.
No corking fee.
No corking. Well,
maybe a couple.
Maybe
If you have a couple bucks, just give it to me.
yeah, I don't think we can
That's
set up
the
a tip
cork.
jar. That'd be a little weird.
A little tacky, you
It'd
think?
be pretty tacky. Like Vito will open your beer for $2.
You go to a lot of like an Elton John show, and there's like a tip jar out. Like they pass the collection basket around. Like a little something.
Hey,
a
Elton
little
needs
something for
everything he
Elton.
can get.
He's got HIV medicine these days.
I'm
Outrageous.
excited.
Okay, ready to go.
Let's do it. Biggest problem
That's correct.
in the
And that's how we'll do it. Yeah, it's the biggest problem. Welcome. Excuse me. To the biggest problem in the universe. The only show that ranks every problem in the universe, from FTX's altruism to our own audience's autism. I'm your host, Ticketmaster, and joining me as always, Vito Links.
I'm excited to be here, Dick.
Are you?
Yeah, well, as somebody in the chat
going?
mentioned, I got my new hat from my favorite comic book universe.
Yeah.
Featuring my favorite black comic book character, the incredible Isom.
What does that stand for?
I believe he hasn't. I mean, that's the problem.
I suck on men.
The problem with the whole comic is that he doesn't explain anything about what's going on. Everybody's still in the dark.
I slurp over memories. That would be what it stood for. If
we
I
believe
made
it is related to Eric Chalai's love of isometric exercise.
You got to be fucking kidding
me. So this
me.
is quite possibly a superhero who has isometric exercised himself so hard as to become superhuman. That's just a theory.
Isometric?
Yeah, isometric.
What's it? Isometric.
I'm isometric.
Why is that? Because feet and miles are inefficient. So isometric.
I don't know.
Isometric that I can't even count.
I don't know what it is, but that
12.
That's
I start
theory
over at 10.
That's floating
I go straight
around.
to 11. Straight back to 1, I mean.
Anyway, I saw him. Best comic in America, and I'm glad a fan sent me this wonderful hat. Thank you.
Isometric. My clock only has 10 digits on it.
See, this is anti-woke, Dick. What you doing right now?
Isometric. I don't even know what November and December is. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Isometric. Isometric. I can convert bitches into pounds.
He's not a metric-based superhero.
He is a metric-based superhero. His name. Isometric.
Terrible bit.
See the cross?
Do I see the what?
You see the cross? I'm a penis.
Yeah, he's got the cross on his dick.
Isometric. I convert water into wine.
I do believe we are going to find out he's
Isn't
Christian
that
at some
cool?
point.
A good impression of a guy?
Yeah, just any guy.
Any guy.
I can't even figure out what color he might be at all.
Could be any color.
Sounded German to me.
That rhyme was from Tristan Seaver.
Oh, we like him.
Okay, you ready for the results?
Yeah.
Autism. Shocking.
That one deserved to win. Let's be real.
Shock. You brought out the heartstrings with that one.
The heartstring. Well, some people, I got a lecture from somebody, and they're like, "Oh, I was with you with most of it." Once you started getting into the eugenics of it all, I was like,
"You got a lecture from whom?"
Just a lady friend.
A lady friend.
Yeah. Very heart, bleeding heart, wants to save all the kids.
About?
Well, I had to explain that, I don't mean all autistic people are broke. I mean, they are broken, but not
a definite. Why there would not be a word. Otherwise, it's just normal, and there's no word for that because you don't ever need to point it out.
Well, even on the island of misfit toys, they had their own little things that were good about them, as I'm sure every autistic child as well. Just seems like it's something our government scientists should be looking into.
Yeah, but that's what I hate about it. This idea that they're misfit toys and they're the sum of their puzzle pieces because they're not special, they're lesser.
They fit into somehow we keep thinking we're gonna find a use for them. We're gonna go to Mars and be like, oh, thank God we have all these autistic guys.
We just give them some rocks and they're gonna bang some rocks together and we're living in space now. No,
that was we watched that Predator movie. Remember where?
Yeah.
The moral of the movie was the predators were looking for an autistic kid for no reason.
And he shot another little autistic kid out of his mouth.
They're the ultimate warriors. They're the next evolution. Anyway, that's a good problem for me, I'm going to say.
Number 2, effective altruism. That was mine.
It's a good one.
That guy's been getting worse. FTX,
oh, the FTX guy? Well, yeah, he's been saying a lot.
Yeah, he's a criminal.
Well,
because all those people who are trying to take your money and give it to altruism are criminals.
Did he come out and comment on his political donations? I think I saw, but I didn't read the story.
No, some Democrats did, though.
Well, I heard they're
giving any of that money back.
Aren't some of them giving it back?
I don't think so. They're giving it back to their donor, who happened to be them.
Yeah.
I gave a lot of money to myself.
I mean, I wouldn't give it back. Who cares? You probably already spent it.
On what?
I don't know. Signs, stickers.
Other scumbags?
Giving it to other scumbags.
Get that. Let's get it back.
Send it to Ukraine.
Not people not using the turn lane. People who don't use the turn lane. That was next. And then enslaving indie directors was dead last.
Well, I think people just don't respect my opinions on movies.
Lemon Saki says, lol, the Mr. Girl Dick stuff. Can we just have a segment where Dick goes through Vito's Twitter at the end of the show? Oh, with your penis posting.
That'll take forever to go through my Twitter.
Should we do that segment?
If I even have a Twitter at the end of this week, we'll see.
If I get $20, I'll go through. If I get $20 just for that, I'll go through Vito's Twitter.
I feel like part of the best part about my Twitter is that most people don't look at it. And if people start looking at it, I'm going to stop tweeting. So, no, I probably won't.
Okay, sure.
You can look at a selection of tweets, not the whole thing.
Well, not the whole thing.
I know. You can pick a part. You can pick a couple.
Paul Rages says, Vito, I'm not going to spoil Black Panther. Literally 1 minute later. Yeah, so she becomes the Black Panther.
Obviously, she becomes the Black Panther. Like, who else was going to be the Black Panther?
Spoiler, though.
It's not a spoiler.
Fuzzy Nut. I can't believe Vito is lying about people DMing him that he's great. Were you lying about it?
No, I get all sorts of little messages. Again, it's not that I'm great. It's that please don't kill yourself because I like the show. I'm like, I'm not going to kill myself. And they're like, yeah, but everybody's like really mean to you and calls you an F slur. And I'm like, that's my whole life.
You're talking about like going on shooting rampages, though? I don't know, man. It's getting a little rough.
saving that one. I haven't even started planning that.
Shoop to Whoop says the Boogie bit was amazing. Oh, did you hear he had cancer?
Mm-hmm. Boogie officially has blood cancer. Stop. Not okay.
Should it be deeper, though? Oh, man.
Let's be clear to the audience. As we understand, it is a very manageable form of cancer.
Fake cancer.
Wow,
his blood is going to turn into pancake syrup. That's his cancer.
That's not what
I listened to him describe it. Your blood thickens like a pancake. I added the pancake syrup part, but it's easier to explain. Makes more sense.
So whatever kills Boogie.
There is a God.
Okay,
and his name is Allah.
No. I mean, maybe, but no. And
I was just praying to God, as I do every day, that Boogie gets cancer, and then
lo and behold,
whammo! And this is just the start. He's getting other cancers.
No, he's gonna live forever, obviously. As
maybe
I
roasting an eternal hellfire.
It is one of these cancers where you take like a pill every day and then you're fine.
If you don't get enough views on your YouTube, then you die.
Yeah, so
the only treatment is
YouTube
attention.
videos. And
he got it from injecting himself with testosterone that he had to do because he was fat, right?
I guess so.
So he has fat cancer. This is like
fascinating.
I mean, yeah, that's a one word for it.
I didn't know you could get cancer from taking testosterone.
From being fat.
Yeah, from being a fatty. See, I can't mock him because this is going to happen to me. I'm going to get blood cancer now. Now I'm all worried. I'm going down
fat cancer.
I got to take that bike.
Man, that's
so I don't get blood cancer. Take the bike. All right, well, Boogie, we wish you the best. Please don't die.
The best is that you die of cancer quickly.
No, he'll die of obesity, obviously.
Yeah, are they racing?
This is a man for whom there should be a death pool, let's be clear. Like, we got to be betting on which way it goes out.
Hell shit.
Because there's so many options.
Yeah, like what? Hanging?
I mean, suicide is like probably.
Let's see
pretty high up there.
What's the rafters look like on his?
See, but you can't bet on hanging though, because hanging is like one you can influence as the audience. Then, you know.
What do you mean you can't? You just gotta do odds.
I guess so.
McHell shit says, Vito, you don't watch indie movies. Stop romanticizing them.
Well, that was the problem I brought up. Is that I haven't been watching anything. Yeah. And I was all surprised seeing a good movie and forgetting how much I used to like movies.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And now I just sit around and watch trash.
Okay. That's the end of I don't want to read the rest of
Well, that
these.
brings me to an exciting segment I like to call Vote It Up.
It's your favorite podcast. It's one hell of a fight. Funnier than a bald Armenian cuck. You can vote on the problems. Just go to the website. If you don't, please get cancer and die.
I got a cancer.
Vote it up.
I got a cancer, and I got to vote it up. Here on.
So you are making fun of Boogie's cancer.
I just put a voice clip in there.
You read a whole song making fun of his cancer.
That's just one part of it.
That's way worse than what I did.
I didn't poke fun. I just interjected that he has cancer.
That whole thing is making fun.
And if you do not vote, you will end up like Boogie with blood cancer. That's how it works here on the show. Vote it up, where we revisit past problems and put them in a new context. Dick,
yeah,
I believe you brought in the refusal to wear the hijab.
Yeah. Have they shut those women up yet over there?
Well, they're working on it. An Iranian court has issued the first death sentence related to the months-long anti-hijab protests, prompting fears of mass executions to come. A revolutionary court in Tehran found an unnamed defendant guilty of enmity against God and sentenced the protester to death.
It's like a Dungeons and Dragons. You have an enmity with Allah. Oh, shit, really?
This is terrible. So far, at least 326 protesters have died in violent crackdowns by Iranian security forces. What do you think about executing people who
women,
come out?
not people.
No, it's all, there's male protesters as well.
Who have enmities with God?
Yeah, who are
This isn't just about the hijab?
well, they're saying don't force these women to wear the hijab, the men on the women's behalf. And, you know, and they're all getting executed.
I'll be honest, that's a little far.
Once it's
Because
that guy's just trying to get laid.
Yeah, I don't agree with simping, but death penalty for simping, I'm going to go ahead and say that you have an enmity with the law, actually.
This is a fucking terrible
I'll tell
show.
that guy to that face. I'll go, look, spinach chin, if you're going to tell me that Allah is punishing to death a man for simping for a bitch, then you're basically calling Allah a bitch.
Well, maybe you should be on this Tehran high revolutionary court, Dick.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should be like Cat Stevens and go over there, kick the door in. Alaka Samalaka, my brothers. There's going to be a couple alambastic changes in here.
I don't agree with any of that. I think it's great that Iranians are standing up against
First of all,
oppression.
I hate women more than all of you. Who thinks they hate women more than me? Shut up. Get him out of here.
You could probably become their king in like a couple days if you really wanted to.
I could be an Ayatollah.
No man has ever hated women as much as this man.
Everyone in my court must speak like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Executions. Or executions. Not a good enough. That was Stewie. Get him out of here.
Yeah, maybe Iran would be a good place for you,
Think
Dick.
you
Maybe
know a
that's the
lot more
natural-
than me? I wear a giant beard
Yeah.
like a bush.
If we go to Iran, we are getting executed within hours of the plane touching down. I think we have committed many blasphemies against the Islamic holy book.
They're doing blasphemies.
That's true. Everyone's
How dare them
blaspheming.
accuse us of being blasphemes? They're doing all the blasphemes. They took all that dirty money
From who?
from Obama?
Okay, well,
That's very blasphemous.
is that blasphemous? Is that
Yes.
against the Iranians?
He got men to marry.
In Iran? Well,
know.
out here,
I don't
they
even
don't care
know
what
if
we
he did
do. We're
here.
the Western infidels no matter what we do.
Look, they're making a lot of good points, all right? They just take it too
No,
far.
no,
Like
don't-
always,
don't-
they're taking it too far.
They've made a lot of good points.
Maybe they're just negotiating. All right, we won't kill the guys.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll only kill the women. How about don't kill anybody? How about if you don't want to wear a thing on your head, we just
Wear
let
the
it go?
fucking thing on your head, bitch. Put the thing on your fucking head, you bitch.
Another great problem, also from Dick, was buying the dip. Well, today, this week is not
Do you have
a
any
good-
dip money left
There's
for buying?
There is no dip money
Oh,
left.
man.
Investor confidence in cryptocurrencies is ebbing as a result of the collapse of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX exchange, with the total market capitalization of digital assets falling this month below $800 billion, a level not seen since early 2021.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Bitcoin's price has seen a nearly 70% drop in value since its all-time high above 68,000.
What do you think? What do you think about Bankman?
I think I'm like, what's going on? Did he just like? I like look at my shitty buddies who like are like programmer dudes and like hang out in soy plants and play League of Legends all day. I'm like, why didn't you do a fucking crypto scam for me to get in on and get like a couple $1 million and then run away? I'm like mad at them for not being
scamming like regular guys and taking their money and giving it to
because that
the
dude
DMC.
literally just showed up. I watched one of those stupid things where like he drives a Toyota Corolla and he wears sweatpants and then he like sleeps in a beanbag chair. Give him all your money, and I'm like, what the?
First of all, if that's true, he's retarded. I don't want him handling shit. I know it's not true, so he's a liar.
Yeah.
And you're an idiot.
Well, I know at least I know some people have lost big on the FTX thing. I'm
fucked
gonna
up
lose
their Voyager thing too. It fucked
exactly.
up your Voyager thing.
Well, my $800 in a what do you call it?
You had?
That's all that was left on there, thankfully.
I had a lot in FTX like hours before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a big.
You really got out like right in time.
Right before. Yeah. There was some commercial.
Yeah.
Someone was telling a story, and it reminded me of why I pulled all my money out. And I had been looking earlier in the week. I was looking because I saw that CZ guy talking shit. And I'm like, okay, they're done. I better get my money out. I logged in. I was like, there's no money. I'm sure there's money in here. And I was looking at the stuff. And then like 2 days later, somebody said something about a bar. They were telling a story about a bar that we had gotten kicked out of. And I remember leaving that bar and seeing the Sam Bankman-Fried ad. And I thought, it's on the fucking FTX US. So I logged in, and sure enough, there it was. And I was like, oh, shit, yeah. So I go to do the ACH, and I'm like, no, that's going to be, if they're going to fuck with anything, that's going to take too long. So I sent it directly to Coinbase. And then it was like the next morning I woke up, and it was like, actually, FTX US says, we are fucked. Never mind about that other stuff we said. Yes, fucking bar, yes.
I was lucky that Voyager, most of my money was in regular U.S. dollars because I sold everything, but then I was just like, it was only letting you cash out like 10 grand a day, so like I got like most of it out of there.
Yeah.
But then all the USD I got back, but whatever I had in actual crypto on there, it got stuck. But I think it's only like again 800.
So you out of it? Are you gonna buy the dip now or what?
No, I'm out of crypto at this point.
But it's gonna moon again. What do you mean?
Why would it moon again? Why would it was mooning when like regular guys were like, I can get rich, and now regular guys are like, I can lose fucking everything I have by buying this illusory asset. Like I can't wait to buy more of it. You're never gonna convince normal people to buy Bitcoin again.
Fuck normal people.
Well, okay, but if just rich people buy it, are there enough of you guys and enough money to
Is there
moon
enough
it?
land for rich people to own all of it?
Well, just buy land then. Why buy fucking Bitcoin?
So you're not
gonna,
when it starts going up to like 20, 25,
No.
27,
No.
30, you're not going to buy back in?
Well, I've got that.
35.
Let's hope my chain link that's locked up on
36.
Voyager just keeps accruing interest. I'll see
There's
how many.
no interest.
I'll see how many.
It's insolvent.
No, they're going to give me Voyager tokens, Dick, and then I can use the Voyager tokens to buy a magic sailboat and
coin,
eat a rainbow and whatever the fuck
into
else
the
magic they
metaverse.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll buy Olive Gardens in the metaverse.
Why doesn't FTX just give everyone a virtual house in cyberspace to make up for all the money they
It's a
lost?
securities violation. That's why.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Anyway, this has been voted up.
It's your favorite podcast. It's one hell of a fight.
It's your turn first this
than
week.
a bald
Yes, it is,
Armenian cuck. You can vote on the problems. Just go to the website. If you don't, please get cancer and die.
I got a cancer.
Didn't you do
Voted
fetish
up.
shaming or something?
Yeah, kink shaming.
Kink shaming? That should be a voted up. Because of Nick Rakita squeezing liquor bottles in his buns.
Well, wait, was he actually doing that for like a sexual reason? I didn't get the whole story.
I mean, I don't know.
Why would he take a picture of a liquor bottle between his ass cheeks?
He lives in Minnesota.
But was he posting it?
What else are you gonna do?
But it wasn't up his butt. It wasn't up his butt though, right?
He looked pregnant. It was sticking out like Alien, like the monster in Alien 1. You could tell it was a Maker's Mark bottle sticking out of his
He had
stomach.
a Maker's Mark bottle so far up his ass, he was poking through his stomach?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
No, he was just holding it between his butt cheeks.
Yeah, but I'm confused as to why.
Vito, you're the one that wants a trans lady to poop in your mouth for $2,000.
I don't want her to poop in my mouth for $2,000. I've just said that I would consider it anyway. And now I definitely don't want to do it because it would just be like a show thing forever. But
What?
it's got to be more than $2,000.
You're reneging?
I'm not reneging. I said I would think. Well, I think that was in the context of I would do it if it wasn't, like in a different lifetime, I think.
In a different lifetime?
Well, because if I do it for the show, it becomes like a meme, and then I get like a million memes.
How
and
is
all
that
this-
going to be a meme? It'll just be the one time.
Everyone's going to Photoshop
And
poop in my mouth and shit. I don't want to deal with that.
Okay, so if everyone's already photoshopping poop in your mouth, then there's
Well,
no
then
reason
I
to
guess-
not do it, right?
Please don't do that.
You've made the incentives.
Really fucked everything over.
Typical Democrat.
Anyway, I don't know what's going on with Nick Rekieta, but it's true. He's been a kink shamer himself, and now it's coming to bite him back. Remember all his obsession with like pegging for no reason?
Well, I do remember that.
Where he's like, what's the deal with pegging? You ever heard of this pegging? What's with pegging? And now he's
You're
like,
not a pirate.
Yeah.
You're not the wife of Hank Hill. What's the deal with pegging?
And now I don't know if he's putting stuff up his butt, but clearly he's thinking about it. So maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know what's going on. I'm confused
and aroused.
And a little bit bewildered. I know he did a stream, but I didn't watch it because I figured someone would summarize it for me later.
Maybe he should call in. I don't know.
Yeah, we can leave that for another time.
Okay.
My problem, Dick, is the other day I look up and I see a spider.
Okay.
Like a big old spider.
Where were you?
It's in my room, my office area.
Yeah.
Been building a web for quite some time.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I went to kill it, and then I hesitated.
That's a big mistake.
Well,
He who hesitates masturbates.
I hesitated because I was like, wait, are spiders good? And then I did...
What do you mean? They look like the devil. Why would they be good?
Well, that's the thing, is that... Have you ever encountered these people who, like, you go to kill a spider, and they're like, no, don't kill it. Like, take it outside. Spiders are, like, good for the environment and, like, good for the ecosystem or something.
I kill those people.
Well, that's what my problem is, Dick. My problem is pro-spider propaganda. Because it's horse shit.
Okay.
Because I went to look it up. I'm like, okay, why should I...
there's zillions of spiders.
Yeah, why should I not kill a spider? Why?
They're not bees.
People pretend like No, you got to leave them around for all these reasons that it's like a benefit to your house to keep the spider around, and I dug into it, and I'm like,
there's a fucking zillion of them.
This is
Their
horse
eggs
shit.
are like, wow, spiders everywhere. They eat each other. There's so many.
Well, that's a very good point. Okay, so I went looking for these articles of why spiders are so fucking great. Okay, then the number one thing that always comes up is that they eat other household pests. Okay, so they eat ants, roaches, flies. Fine, but that just means I've never seen a spider eat a roach, but maybe. But then the article goes on to say
flies, like you're living in Somalia, that you need a defense.
I can just get a fly trap if I really got flies. I can get a
Close
fly
your
paper.
windows.
Yeah, close the window. I haven't seen the spider doing that much work. And then in the thing about they eat other household pests, they also eat other spiders. And I'm like, so the benefit of spiders
You really want to get rid of your spiders.
Get rid of spiders? That doesn't work. That's circular logic. That's bullshit. Spiders are great.
You can't kill spiders.
Because they get rid of spiders. Like, come on, that's complete. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
They say spiders, can take care of these pests to benefit your crops and garden, but
I need my crops.
Yeah, my crops. What
my
the fuck?
victory garden.
Anytime I'm like talking about a spider in my house, it's in my house. People are like, "Oh, don't kill it." I'm like, well, they don't
How
say.
many people do you know that
you
talk
gotta protect
like this?
all these hippies and like I came from
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Oh,
There's always one of these things where it's like, just let it outside to live, and I'm like, kill it.
It's gonna come. That's how it got in here.
Yeah, it'll come back
Why would I
in.
do that?
It'll come back and find its web. But you got to protect your crops. Then it starts getting into like some bullshit like spider venom can treat medical conditions, which is not true either. There's like a bunch of
I don't care. I want medicine. I don't need spider bites.
Yeah, I don't want spider venom. These are in these articles. They're like, well, it could be an opiate alternative because the Chinese are testing tarantula venom
great.
produce
COVID part 2.
a painkilling
Tarantula
protein.
COVID.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. Every fucking article has these
Yeah.
same stats. Dick, did you know it's rare for them to attack humans? That's not a reason.
What do you mean attack? How do you attack something that's like 10 trillion times your size?
Like
It's just
bite or hurt or whatever. But that's like saying, having an open gas fire is good because it might only set your house on fire sometimes. Like, well, just don't have it to begin with.
I'm not worried about getting attacked by the spider.
You should
it's just
be.
gross.
You should be.
I don't want to get bit.
Another reason spiders are great is number.
Do you know that poop never attacks you? Very rarely does a poop attack a
So
human.
just leave poop
Just
sitting
leave it in the
around.
toilet for a while. I flush twice a month.
That's the thing. The article says the reasons spiders are good, and then the reasons are, well, they'll probably leave you alone. And you're like, well, that doesn't make them good. That's just a reason not to worry too much about them, I guess.
My house isn't like a terror. What is that? What is that thing called?
A terrarium? Yeah. Well, that's what they want. These articles, they're saying. Did you know that the spider is traditionally a symbol of good luck? That's why you should leave spiders infesting your house. Because, again, the fucking Chinese, in ancient Chinese culture, spiders were called Zimu, or happy insect. It was believed,
wait, why?
I don't know. Because it was believed to be lucky if they dropped down from the ceiling, because it's like they're dropping down from heaven.
Fuck China.
What's wrong with the Chinese?
Everything's backwards over there.
And then, of course, the number one reason
Pussies
why
are sideways.
you shouldn't kill spiders is they were the inspiration for Spider-Man.
Okay.
And that was an actual point.
Money is the inspiration for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it. Now, Dick, spiders are actually a real problem.
I hate those people. I have like a crystal clear memory of this girl that I wanted to bang at a party, like taking a spider out of her house and like freaking out as it was climbing up, and I was like, this is like
Just go.
This is so broken and deranged for you to do.
It's a magic little creature, Dick.
Carrying this out.
Yeah. Well, they're like every life form matters, and you're like, not really.
It's not
like clearly,
what do you
not.
mean? How is it a life?
Yeah. There's nothing here worth preserving.
The pro-abortion, I don't mean to get, political.
Okay.
But the pro-abortion squad's really like pro-spider also.
They should
be. Aren't they?
But the pro-abortion people are pro-spider?
Yeah, like it's
true.
If somebody's saving a spider, I promise you they're pro-abortion at like 10 months.
eat that fetus. And you're like, but I got to save this little crawling thing.
Yeah.
And that's the reverse.
That's
where
why
the people are like,
that's why I want to go to Iran and just get these bitches in a hijab right back in the fucking hijab.
It is true. I would also imagine that the people who are hardcore, like, you got to save the life of every child, are like, let's kill as many fucking spiders as we can.
They have like emotions and like families.
Pigs have like incredible.
They're proud of like barbecuing slightly less sentient species.
Pigs are like supposed to be smarter than dogs. You're basically just eating like a thing with a family that can experience love and joy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole other problem.
Whatever.
Dick, spider bites are real. They can range in level of severity. And those who are vulnerable or have compromised immune systems, like children, the elderly, or Boogie 2988, will likely suffer worse symptoms. Dick, did you know spider bite symptoms include itchiness and rashes?
No.
Swelling, difficulty breathing, blisters, muscle pain, nausea, fever, chills, high blood pressure, and general pain.
So did you kill the spider or what?
I killed the spider, yeah. I took a can of Raid and went nuts on it.
Okay. Are you going to not think that again in the future about maybe
about
spiders
saving
are good?
its life?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm just going to kill them. The only thing they're good for is killing more of their kind. I guess if there was like a spider battle going on and one of them was killing 100 others,
yeah,
I'd let that one live, but
okay.
As far as I understand, it's even odds.
How
many people do you think are bitten by spiders in the U.S. every year, Dick?
100 million.
That's pretty close. As many as 5,000 people are bitten by spiders in the U.S. every year, Dick.
Wow.
Fuck your crops. Fuck Mother Nature.
Did you know that the average person swallows 80 spiders every year?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. While you're sleeping, spiders just crawl into your mouth in the dozens. How many people do you think die every year of spider bites, Dick?
I'm going to go with 100 million again.
Very close. 7 people die every year, Dick, to spider bites.
Yeah.
Which is why.
Is this spiders or spider evangelists?
Well, that's the thing.
Spider,
I
have to spider ACLU.
I have to give, the reason the spider evangelists are so wrong.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not considering, one, the very real risks of spiders.
Right.
2, the fact that spiders are bullshit who provide literally nothing of value to us at all.
Okay.
Other than maybe when they're living outside and they're fighting, I don't know, keeping some sort of ecosystem going. I'm not saying you got to mass kill spiders.
I think that whole ecosystem thing is a lie.
It's a trick.
It's liberal propaganda bullshit. Like,
I want only Asian carp. Only. And green crabs.
Tilapia is fine.
Tilapia an invasive
That's
species?
as good as cod.
I think there's something to be said for trying to keep some sort of invasive species out.
Not me.
Well, what do you call it? The I mean, as we discussed, the Chinese peasants, the big famine was caused because they killed all the sparrows. You can't go overboard with killing one thing.
And the Chinese are still around, so
there were so many of them to begin with. I mean, it's going to take a lot. You're going to have to do more than kill sparrows to get rid of all the Chinese.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay.
Pro-spider propaganda. Look, it's all bullshit. Spiders do nothing of value for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
They've kind of served as the cool basis for some superheroes, but that's just like incidental. And fuck spiders.
Yeah, I know, I got that.
If you see them, just kill them. And if there's like a bitch there and she's like, you should just really take it, it'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason.
Pop her right in the
Because it doesn't.
face.
You go,
Say,
all right.
I got a whip for you, bitch, and then jack off right in her mouth. Like Mads Magden, whatever he was in Hannibal Lecter.
I thought there would be like one
Mads.
like convincing thing, like here's why spiders are good.
But there's just trillions of
nothing.
them.
Yeah, and
why would there's, you know.
Well, you would
fill
think
in every
like
crack.
I don't know. That would be like, oh, without spiders, like the Hoover Dam would collapse or something. You know, like you thought there'd be like one fun stat. That's
No,
like,
I would not. I would not think that. Why would you?
so you know, without spiders, we couldn't have hot
Every
air
building
balloons.
would
Like, wow,
every
I
building
didn't-
would collapse because their fucking webs are in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, spider webs are used by NASA to no, there's
make
like nothing. They don't do
Televisions?
any- yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't
amazing.
do. They serve no purpose at all. It's really tragic.
I'm glad that you've overcome your spider problem. Here's my.
Also, they're fucking gross. Go ahead.
Yeah, they are. I encountered a spider evangelist. I was on a houseboat in Lake Powell with my family, and that whole reservation's run by Navajo Indians. I think they're Navajo. I don't know. I don't care.
Wow.
And they have like they do power. They mostly do power. So they have a big power plant there, and they're selling power. But then it's a tourist attraction too. It's all Indians doing the boats. So the guy's going through the mechanics of the
Making
boats.
boats or
Renting the boats.
renting boats?
Setting you up with your boat. The guy's going
like
through
a
all
canoe?
a houseboat. So the guy's going through all the houseboat controls with
Yeah.
me and my dad. And he's like, and the spider pops out. And I go, wham.
Oh
And
my god!
afterwards, the guy left. My head's like, when you smash that spider, these guys actually like they
looked
believe
really
in like
upset.
yeah, they go on like they believe in like reincarnation and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's a very spiritual people. And he's telling me this, and I was like, oh yeah, I know. He goes, oh really? And I said, yeah. And he goes, oh, that guy was like, oh, he lowered his head to go. And I said, oh yeah, fuck these people. And so my dad's like, okay,
Fuck
whatever.
their backwards.
So then, the boat, our power boat that we also rented to go on the trip, they forgot to turn the bilge pump on when they gave it to us, so it flooded and sank.
Oh my god!
And they forgot to do the oil, so it like they were saying all this stuff. It took them about five. So we had to call in the radio and get them out 5 hours to come out there and fix it.
Yeah.
And
Were you guys on the shore at that point?
No, we
or-
were way out, way out.
So you-
Overnight, like out in a.
But did
out
the
in a
boat
cove.
sink, or
the,
was
the
it?
powerboat sank? The houseboat was fine.
Okay.
Powerboat sank. The air conditioner on the boat was all fucked up because no one had fixed it.
Yeah.
Because all this lazy shit backed up. So my dad's getting all pissed. He's like, oh, they didn't fucking do this. They didn't do this. They didn't do this. And I was like, hey, maybe they didn't spend all their time worrying about spiders. And he's like, yeah, fuck these people. I was like, thank you, idiot. I don't give a shit about their stupid spiders or
Maybe
spiritual
if you had
shit.
respected their ancestral culture, the spider god Quetzalcoatl would not have cursed you and your father. But it is true. These
Okay,
people
here's
care
my-
so much about spiders and
Yeah.
not the crippling alcoholism of their communities. Why don't you get your
Well, that's not a
priorities
problem.
straight? It's not a problem. It is a problem.
Here's my problem: is cock teasing. Hey, is Trump coming back to Twitter or what? Is Alex Jones coming back to Twitter or what?
Did you see the poll that
Yes, I
Elon
saw the
Musk
poll is
just put
cock
up?
teasing. The poll is cock teasing. My cock is hard. It's being teased, and I hate it. Just do it. Just suck my
I mean, he
cock
has to do it
already.
if the poll goes
Elon.
for Trump, right? The poll right now, should Trump come back to Twitter, is
He
winning.
knows what he knows he's going to bring him back anyway. He's just doing this fucking poll to cock tease.
Would Trump even come back, though?
It doesn't matter. It's just all cock teasing. All of it's one big cock tease. You know?
How's the cock tease? You can watch Trump on Truth Social. You know, this is the same.
What new Nintendo? Here, I'll put it in terms you can understand. What new Nintendo games are coming out this year? Let's watch our presentation. Whoa, it's fucking Pokemon Silly Edition. Wow. Oh, more cock teasing.
Yeah.
What's coming out for Nintendo? Stay tuned in spring 20. Just tell me what you're doing right now. Stop teasing my cock.
Yeah.
My cock is teased morning till night with everyone's getting in on it. Elon Musk's getting in on it.
The foreskin. Gently
There's gonna be a
caressing
nuclear
the
war.
balls. Yeah.
There's gonna be watch out. There's gonna be a nuclear war. Just shoot it.
You just want there to
Just
be a
shoot
nuclear
it.
war.
I don't care. Just shoot it.
I don't think
Shoot
that's
it.
a cock tease.
It is for me.
For you.
I'm being cock teased. Either do it or don't.
Yeah.
Either you're not gonna do it, so don't do it. Get the fuck out of my house. Or you are gonna do it. Shoot the
So
fucking
you don't
nuke.
like this anticipation of not knowing.
No,
Isn't that life? Isn't that everything?
I hate life. I only like satisfaction
Yeah.
all the time. And then when that's done, even greater satisfaction immediately following.
Right.
With it's not the waiting, because they know whether they're going to do it or not. Elon knows that he's letting Trump back on, so just do it. Stop teasing everyone's cock.
Isn't there a process? You got to get everyone excited.
That's called cock teasing.
When you go to a basketball game and they play Alan Parsons
Tell me
Project,
that.
and you know it's like, and at center, you're like, just put all the players on the court at once.
Don't even bother. Just tell me the score. Just tell me what the score was.
I don't even want to see the game. Just skip to the end.
Suns
Flip a coin.
125, Utah Jazz 98. Yeah,
Have
great.
a
What a great
computer
game.
randomly
Fucking
determine the
thanks.
score and tell me immediately.
I hate it.
But don't you have to endure some amount of cock teasing for the, eventual, in the bedroom, you do a little foreplay, you do a little
Not me.
flirting, a little, what do you do? Just
Bloom.
pump and
Bam.
go.
Like one of those foam guns that you stick in the pool and fill up. What team is LeBron going to? Remember that cock tease of the century?
Yeah. The original,
team was it?
Who was it originally? The Mavericks?
I don't even know, because all I can remember is the cock teasing.
Yeah.
Because it's so overwhelming.
Whelming.
It's not waiting. It's just, just
Sitting
tell us.
around. Well, I
You
guess.
gonna fuck me or what?
I guess the difference is when they already know the answer.
They already know the answer to all of these.
Well, they don't know the answer to whether or not there's going to be a nuclear war, Dick.
Yes, they do. The answer is yes.
No,
just do it.
No, hopefully
Or
no.
the answer is no. They are the ones with the bombs. They know what they're
Putin-
doing or
Putin
not.
knows. Nobody else knows.
Why would Putin know?
Because he's the one who's going to press the button. We're not going to
The
start
only-
a nuclear war.
We have been the only country to start a nuclear war.
No, it
ever
wasn't a
in the
nu-
history of mankind.
We didn't start
have
a
started
nuclear
a
war.
nuclear
We
war.
started a nuclear victory, and it was pretty good.
We are 0 for
pretty
1
good.
in starting nuclear and not starting nuclear wars. That's us. Over 1, and we're
It's only a
talking
nuclear
big-
war if they also launch nuke. Otherwise, it's just a preemptive
They had
strike in favor of
They
democracy.
kind of had a nuclear reaction going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Japanese?
Heisenberg. He dismantled his lab in Germany, and him and his scientists trekked it through the away
Himalayas?
from and then built it in a cave and got a little bit going.
And then what happened?
They lost.
And then so
Lost the war.
they stopped making it.
Yeah, they brought him over here.
Yeah. Along with Dr. Scholl. And
The
Dr.
Joker
Pepper.
guy. Remember the Joker guy that was going to say the N-word?
And then he didn't.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. I don't remember if he actually said it, but I
He
don't think
did not.
did.
I'll tell you that he did
N-word
not.
Joker did not end up saying the N-word.
No, he was mixing a drink and then he got interrupted as a bit. And it was the worst cock tease of all time.
Why didn't he just say it?
Buddy, that's why you're voting it up. You have to vote this problem up. If you didn't like the way that guy did not say the N-word, the Joker, you have to vote this problem up. Cock teasing.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I mean, I understand. When you said you were bringing cock teasing, I assumed you meant in the traditional sense of a girl, ooh, maybe I'll jerk you off. Oh, here I come. Oh, and you're like,
Oh, you want to hear about my day? You're never gonna believe what kind of day I had.
Or like a girl like being really like slutty and sexy when she has no like.
Can we watch a movie
of fucking you? Yeah,
exactly. She has no intention of fucking you.
Yeah,
you have no intention of launching a nuclear.
I remember a chick like
weapon.
that in like high school, and she'd like be like playing with her shirt and be like, "Oh my god, my boobs are so whatever," and I'm like, "You fucking bitch."
Oh, I hate when chicks talk about their boobs.
That's why I killed her. Fuck. Never mind. I don't know what happened to that girl. She disappeared mysteriously.
The Joker, Twitter guy, not saying the N-word, even though he had a open field in front of him.
Well, the open field would have been getting his account banned immediately, right?
He got his PayPal account hacked instead. So you got two choices, buddy. You got two choices, just like the real Joker. You got to either say the N-word or get your PayPal hacked.
Shit, or get off the pot, N-word Joker.
Yeah. What's the worst examples of cock teasing that you can remember?
Well, I don't know. I would have had to like think about it.
That's why we share these problems in advance sometimes.
Sometimes. What are some good classic cock teases of all time? Oh, when they got me all excited for Mega Man Legends 3 and then they canceled it. That was bullshit. I was like,
What's Mega Man Legends when he runs around like
it's like 3D.
Him? That one sucked.
You're a fucking idiot.
That was so stupid. Who wants to do a Mega Man where you're behind Mega Man?
Me. It's good. What are you talking about?
Well, it's back and forth. It's not.
It's a
running
whole adventure.
around.
You like explore ruins and like meet a colorful cast of characters.
What does that mean?
It was like an RPG almost. And Mega Man.
Was there weapons upgrades?
Yeah, you upgraded your weapons. You found different upgrades in the runes, and then you spent Zenny to upgrade your weapons. Mega Man Legends was the best. And then they were making a third one, and
they find weapons in runes
because they're from the ancient civilization.
Nah, that's
from which
dumb.
Mega Man originally belonged, or some shit.
No,
and then he woke
Dr.
up.
Light made Mega Man.
This is a different universe.
No,
Dr. Light's not in this
Mega
universe.
Man no more. Then you're telling me that Lord of the Rings, the Black Elf, is all messed up, but this fucking Mega Man farce of ancient ruins.
What if this Mega Man was created by Dr. Light like 2,000 years ago before civilization got flooded? Boom. Timeline.
It's not really the same game, though.
It is the same. It's cool. Mega Man wakes up thousands of years in the future and he goes on fun adventures with a little robot monkey and a hot chick.
A hot chick?
And then he
or
meets a second
robot?
hot chick. No, there's two hot chicks in
Are
Mega
they
Man
underage
Legends.
looking? Like the...
It's anime.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
All right, well, that's my problem.
Yeah.
Cock teasing.
Once I related it back to Mega Man Legends, I did have to say, well, I guess I can get there.
Cock teasing. If your cock has ever been teased, you know what I'm talking about.
Dick, you know what I like? A great show. A fun night out, you know?
Okay. Like you can have it live.biggestproblem.show tomorrow.
Exactly. And one of the best things about getting a ticket to a show is how easy it can be when it's just a simple order form like available at live.biggestproblem.show. But you know what sucks? When you don't have access to that and you have to go through a certain horrible little gremlin company known as Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Dick, my problem is the Ticketmaster.
Oh, really?
Now, here's the thing about Ticketmaster. This is such a complex...
Why are your feet all the way over on my side?
No, they're not.
They're like fucking right. I can see them from right here. Look at the angle of that.
I just wanted to play a little footsie during my Ticketmaster problem. Dick, will you let me have some fun?
Ahead.
Here's the problem. There's so much wrong with Ticketmaster that it's almost hard to get into, that it's a unreliable service. I don't know if you saw this week that Taylor Swift tickets, the entire system went down because they flooded it with requests. And did? Taylor Swift fans were just trying to buy tickets. They couldn't get through for hours. Yeah, it was all fucked up because their system couldn't handle it. But I don't even care about that.
You should use the blockchain.
Well, maybe.
But you don't. I know you don't use that anymore.
Look, I think the blockchain has applications. How's your stupid blockchain thing coming along? Is it ready?
Almost.
If you do
beta testing it right now.
Yeah. Well,
oh man, I imported our Patreon onto it today. The biggest problem Patreon.
Pay me to be outreach for your thing.
Do you know crypto guys? I'll give you tokens.
No, but fuck that. Like, pay me to get guys who have projects to like put them on the blockchain.
I'll give you tokens. I don't have money.
Okay.
I only have tokens.
Well, maybe I want tokens.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, if you figure out how to make like a crowdfunding thing,
Yeah, but it's not crowdfunding right now. It's just Patreon.
Yeah, but like, can't you like?
It takes more work to make it like crowdfunding. Right now, it's subscription.
If there was a crowdfunding option,
Then you could do it.
well, no, but I'm saying it would be an easier sell. Because there's a bunch of people trying to do crowdfunding right now, and they keep getting fucked by Kickstarter and Indiegogo. They're like, everybody's getting fucked by everybody.
Can't people just kickstart every month, like subscribe like that?
I guess.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
all right.
We're off topic. Ticketmaster, Dick. The problem I have with these guys is they're basically a monopoly. Now, I don't know if you know about Monopoly. It's not just a fun board game. It's actually a system in which one person or entity controls...
Like universal health care. Or Medicare.
Okay. Well, if that's how you need to look at it to make it make
How's
sense.
it different?
I'm not going down that road. There's no point there. Ticketmaster has become a monopoly by acquiring its rival Ticketron in 1991 and merging with Live Nation in 2010, leaving them as basically the #1 ticket provider. As Mark Perry, an economist and professor at the University of Michigan, says, Ticketmaster can get away with such exorbitant scalping behavior because it has a 70% market share and no meaningful competition.
It's like diamonds.
It is that they control the market and they get to push people around and charge you, the consumer, insane fees.
What's an insane fee, though? Like, I saw that AOC was all about this week.
Oh, is that why you're going to be negative about it? Because AOC is also negative about it?
I just feel like this is like this is a problem that you should have done like a long time ago.
They've been
and now
trying
that there's
to.
a lot of big problems.
Well, when they
With that $90 billion that you guys just gave to Ukraine, is that pretty
Can you stop derailing my problems
ahead,
about
go
Ukraine
ahead.
and whatever the fuck else? The big problem with Ticketmaster has been that they basically go to venues and they go, unless you book all your acts exclusively through us, we're not going to give you access to most of these artists, you know?
Yeah.
So they'll be like, well, you know, it's just a shitty local band. We'll just sell the tickets here. And they're like, no, you sell them through Ticketmaster or we're not going to let Pearl Jam play here. Pearl Jam being one of the first bands to sue them back in the day.
Yeah.
And it ended up going nowhere because they didn't have enough money to fight them. Then when they merged with Live Nation, they agreed to the Department of Justice, said to them, listen, you can't threaten people with losing access to certain bands.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't do that. They're
It's
like,
illegal.
oh, we won't do that. Of course we're not. In 2020, the Department of Justice found 6 instances where they violated that 2010 decree and using threats to ensure venue clients use Ticketmaster. The Department of Justice fined them $3 million. Oh, no! Oh, that's like
Who
one
was running the
concert.
Department of Justice at that time?
Well, 2010 would have been what? Obama?
Yeah.
Well, that means he set it up, and then in 2020, is that it's either Biden or Trump? I don't know. Somebody, but
Trump had a lot of stuff going on.
It's the Justice Department. So did Trump set up the Justice Department at the? I don't fucking know who hires who. Is that all grandfathered in?
Yeah.
You know, you do this thing where I try to have a problem and you got to connect it back to which president did what. All right, I don't know.
Do you think it matters?
I do think it. Well, yeah, because I don't know.
So what's
I just think something needs to happen about it. The
Just
solution
throw all of them in
is-
jail. Go to all their house, kick their doors in, flip their cars over, take every executive at Ticketmaster and put them in jail.
We should not have allowed them to merge with Live Nation. They now have 70% of the market, which allows them to charge whatever they want for a ticket. Yeah. And they'll take a ticket. I was looking at some of the stuff they do. Let's see. Prices will just go up steadily. So you go to get a ticket at $600. Next thing you know, it's $700.
What's the solution, though?
They don't list every seat when a sale begins. That gives the appearance that the show is so close to selling out.
Yeah.
You're like, not knowing that there's hundreds of seats that have. It's like, oh, there's only 20 tickets left.
Yeah.
Not knowing that there's really like thousands of tickets left.
Yeah.
And they collect fees twice because they now allow people to resell tickets on their site, right?
They collect a fee from that too.
So you get a fee when you first sell they first sell the ticket on behalf of the venue. They take their ticket fee. And then when the scalper sells that same ticket, they get a fee again. And you, the consumer, are just getting fucked at every fucking stage of it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why we need. Can't people just sell tickets? Like, can't each artist just sell their own tickets? Do we need this crazy thing that adds like $100 service fee to the price of one ticket? Like, yes, they built a platform that makes it easier to buy tickets, but surely there could be a blockchain alternative for selling fucking concert tickets that takes like a 1% cut. Who
started Ticketmaster? Who started Ticketmaster?
I really hope it wasn't a Jewish guy.
Responsible for Ticketmaster monopoly?
Please don't be like Sheev Hayam or some shit. Please be like Bob Jones. Founder Albert Leffer. That could be anything.
Okay, let's see. Let's go to Albert Leffler.
Okay, he's kind of got a look to him that I'm not gonna.
Who invented Ticketmaster? Yeah,
college staffers Albert Leffer, Peter Gadwa, and businessman Gordon Gunn. I hate this show.
Wikipedia.
Early life. Let's see. Just click on Ticketmaster. I don't think you're gonna find.
I'm gonna find it.
I don't think you're gonna
Albert
find.
Leffler.
He probably doesn't have his own page though.
Okay.
I think we're gonna just have to leave it.
No. That's fine. Let's do a little research.
He's from Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. Founder, VP.
Look up what kind of name is Leffler. That's all you have to.
Leffler, surname,
etymology. Don't put Jewish because it's gonna find Jewish.
German. The occupational name for a seller of spoons, a Leffler.
Seller of
is
spoons.
what type of origins?
Kanye wins again.
Well, if only Ticketmaster would stop using the labor of these artists and exploiting it to their fans.
There was two other founders. We don't know.
Okay, let's see the other two founders.
Robert Smigelhausen and
Gordon Gunn.
Gordon Gunn. That doesn't sound Jewish. Is Gunn Gunn? Is James Gunn Jewish?
The third. Gordon McKay Gunn.
He's dead. So.
Dallas funeral. Well, he probably have some information about him then,
in his obituary. Let's see. He was born in Texas. Albuquerque.
His adorable nose. His father.
I don't see anything about anything.
Okay.
Sounds like a wasp if there ever was one.
Okay.
Memorial services will be held at Carsile Chapel. We got a Catholic, baby.
Damn it.
Boom.
Damn it.
It's only half Jewish, or a third Jewish.
Okay.
Take that, Kanye.
2 out of 3.
Take that.
2 out of 3.
Who's the last one? Peter?
Peter Godwa.
Can we not? This is so bad. Somebody's going to clip this someday and be like, have you ever watched this podcast where they just go through and pick corporations and try to figure out?
Okay. Surname.
You got to look up surname.
Godwa.
Don't add Jewish to it. Just put surname Godwa. Okay. It was found in the U.S. and Canada between 1940 and 1920.
No, it doesn't. There's not enough information.
You didn't click on any of them. Pick one.
No, I know this. I know what SEO content is when I see it.
It should have. Let's see. What national? No, that's not. Gadwa family. Could be anything.
Names encyclopedia.
Could be anything.
Britain.
Look, just because the Jews are fantastic at business ideas, clearly this one got away from them.
Gad.
The name Gad's of Hebrew origin, but Gadwa, that could be anything.
British, it says.
British.
All right, I'll give you this one. I don't know.
There you go. Two out of 3 are clear of what I don't know.
I don't know who turned it into Ticketmaster, though.
Well, Ticketmaster, they just kept buying anybody else who sold tickets, and now it's just... Again, if they want to charge a $200 fee for $300 fee, you can't really say no because there's nowhere else to buy the tickets. And they've scooped up so many acts and created these exclusive contracts with them that you're always going to be buying from Ticketmaster. I don't even know why there needs to be a fee. Just tell me what the ticket costs. It's because they can sneak it up on you. You go $100 for a ticket. That sucks, but whatever. And then you get the checkout. It's actually $180.
NFTs, bro.
It's bullshit.
Got to do tickets as NFTs. Boom, done. Next.
They've done a lot of sneaky things. I mean, again, go to their Wikipedia. You'll see all the different laws they've run afoul of. But I think this whole thing of threatening venues, so you're not going to be able to have any Ticketmaster acts unless you exclusively. That's unreasonable, and I think a $3 million fine is not really going to put them in line. They probably make that in a day.
Yeah.
So Department of Justice step up. AOC is looking into it. Thankfully, AOC fighting for Americans everywhere. Not just Green New Deals, but music New Deals as well.
What do you think she's going to get?
I think she's going to put on her finest pantsuit and give him a stern Twitter lecture.
She'll probably go to a show.
She might
She'll
go
probably
to a
go
show.
like, well, I do want to go see fucking.
Do you really not like AOC?
I just think she's.
I like her. I think she's fun.
I think she's.
I think if she was a conservative, you would go, yeah, I love this bitch.
Oh, fuck her. She's hot. I don't think she's actually running like her campaign.
Yeah.
I think she's just like a spokesperson for an ugly chick that's.
Did you see when like a bunch of people showed up to like protest her and she was like snapping along to the beat of the protest and like bobbing her head? I'm like, that's pretty great.
But she Me Too'd Alex Stein. Because he said she was a big booty Latina,
which
and he was like,
he
said he would lick my pussy, y'all. And it's like,
no,
she didn't say that.
Yeah, she said, look at that. He kept saying to me, look at that big juicy booty. And if you go and you replay the clip, he never mentions that her booty is juicy.
No, she was saying like crazy stuff. Yeah,
she added
stuff.
So what's going on in her head that she hears juicy booty? Who's saying that to her?
I can't respect a woman who fucks a guy like that either.
Alex Stein was at Mar-a-Lago. What the fuck have you? You got to get in on that shit.
What, really?
Yeah, you got to get on the list for the fucking inauguration speech or the.
Oof, that was bad. He should have booed him.
Yeah, that speech was terrible. But not inauguration, but announcing that he was running.
Yeah, that was a bad speech. Alex Stein should have tackled him.
I don't think that would have been good for him at this point.
He'd be a national hero.
No, he's playing the game now. Now he's got to grease the palms and put on the smile and be everybody's buddy. I get it.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he was at the thing. He was taking pictures with all the I don't know who was there, but they go, hey,
Ann Coulter and stuff.
Yeah.
Is he still allowed to talk to Ralph?
I don't think he is.
Oh no,
we'll find out.
That's too bad.
Well, now he's working for The Blaze, which
is
famously
that Ben Shapiro's company.
No, that's the one that Elijah Schaffer was at, right? The one that Ralph went and yelled at and got kicked out.
You might be right. He inappropriately groped a woman's boob. Elijah Schaffer. Did you hear about that?
Yes, and he got fired for it.
I don't believe it.
I believe it. Why do you not believe it?
Maybe he thought it was a guy with two dicks on his chest. Maybe he thought it was two men that were sitting down like this.
Sounded like it was pretty
like here, and he was like, "Ooh, baby, let me get a."
Sounded like it was pretty cut and dry. You know who else works at The Blaze?
Who?
Eric July.
I
love that place.
I just fucking hate all that content shit.
I just
so dumb.
am endlessly confused about why can't conservatives be cool? So much of it is just like uncool. The Blaze is uncool.
They're so needy about like being liked.
Yeah.
Like they need all of their even their mythology. It's like, oh, Jesus was just so great.
Yeah.
He was just like really great.
Making fun of insane leftists is fun, and I get it, and I'm behind it.
Then they
go too
around.
far,
Mm-hmm.
and they start making fun of stuff. There was like a video yesterday where like I don't know if this was Daily Caller. They're all the fucking same thing. Where this black lady conservative, like another wannabe Candace Owens, and she's like, Hollywood's so woke. Just look at like Nope, and I'm like, the movie about aliens. That movie was good. What are you talking about? It's like, look at Turning Red. I'm like, the Disney movie about a chick who turns into a panda bear? What's woke about that?
Because it's her period?
Yeah.
It's like Teen Wolf.
Can you guys just like pick cooler battles? This is so fucking stupid.
You guys could just talk about movies. You don't always have to say like it's woke. You just
that's
say
the
like,
thing.
I saw Turning Red. I didn't really like it.
I didn't really like it. No, they have to find ones that they hate for political reasons.
Like we used to have movie reviews that were just like, was it good or bad?
Yeah, now it's.
Like,
I saw somebody.
Oh, this is a woke.
I literally saw somebody asking, they're like, how come we don't have a website like isitwoke.com where like before you watch a movie you can? And I was like, just go see movies, man. Like, what is going on?
Or don't. Just don't go see movies anymore.
Lock yourself in a room
it's totally
and watch
fine. I hate movies. I fucking hate movies. I never want to watch them. I will try to never go to another movie because they're too stupid.
Yeah. They've been pretty bad. Although there's a couple coming out that I do want to see.
It's just too easy. CG, I think, ruined movies.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you love that AI-generated art, though.
Tits, yeah. Great. Not real. Not a real woman.
I'm starting to come around on the AI-generated. They're doing some pretty good work.
In what?
In pornography.
Oh, in pornography?
Yeah.
They made a AI of me blowing guys. Did you hear about that?
Of images or?
Well, AI images, yeah, of me
sucking guys.
Sucking guys off and having them blow loads in my mouth.
Oh.
Do you want to see that?
No.
Okay, because I wasn't going to show it to you.
Wait, is that
They did that.
They found it. And it's weird because
homosexual.
They all look like I'm in college.
No. It's like, it's AI. It's a computer that it does it.
Sure.
It's an anime.
Right.
All right, well,
No, I believe you.
Whatever.
They're anime you blowing guys?
Yeah, yeah. So Alex Stein's working at
I think he got
Blaze?
a deal with the Blaze, yeah.
Is that who else is that?
Because he asked me, he's like, why you keep fighting with Eric July? And I'm like, because he's a talentless piece of shit. And he's like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. Come on.
I like Alex Stein. I kept telling
he's my favorite guy. He's my favorite comedian probably on earth. Aside from, I might like him more than Alex Jones.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I'm like, let me write some sketches for you.
Like to ruin his career?
No, to make him, because some of what he does, it's clear that like the guys at the Blaze are just like not funny, you know?
Well, yeah.
I'm like, dude, you could do like some way fantastic. Hey, you know what? Somebody texted me tonight. Apparently, Tucker Carlson played the Netflix protest footage again tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta find that.
Let's go watch it.
Yeah, I don't know where it was, but my cousin texted me.
I think
you're on Tucker, bro. I'm like, oh, sweet.
I think conservatives can't be like funny and artistic because they only want to destroy, like, question things up to the point where they feel comfortable again.
Yeah.
And then it's just all about like conserving, obviously.
Conservatism is to constantly be like, things were better last month, so I'm going to fight like hell to get back there.
Yeah, I like the advertising from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't like the advertising now. Can we have that advertising again? Like,
And
yeah,
you go,
okay,
why
here,
did you like
retard.
advertising to begin with? Like, what? I don't know. There weren't as many like black people kissing in the ads, and you're like, yeah,
I like
but they were
those
still
ads.
ads.
I like those ads. Yeah, but I like them because that was like a good. Like they're obsessed. They're obsessed with how men are portrayed in ads.
Yeah.
Like, well, because it's like brainwashing me that I'm not as good as like I'm just out there fumbling and I was like, fucking bro, shut off the fucking TV and shut your fucking mouth. Here, would this Loot Crate make you feel better? It's got man soap and a knife and a whittling kit in it, and a leather fucking harness for your thumb that you could have.
Yeah.
And a finger box.
A multi-tool and a...
Oh, it's a multi-tool
They love
monthly
a good
subscription. Every
multi-tool.
month we send you a new multi-tool. It's a fucking flashlight with a spork on it. Oh, babe, look at this.
I would subscribe to that Loot Crate. I love when a thing does another thing for no reason.
It's a towel that has a can opener on it, like a can of beans of World War II.
You step out of the shower, you open a can of beans. I don't know what people want. Dick, you got a problem for me?
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of late.
Well, just bang through it.
Let me see if I have another problem. I'm going to read this guy's. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll bring mine in next time.
We've had some tangents today. I think the news of Boogie's suicide is really, or blood cancer, sorry. It's really
cancer
throwing
that's
us all
not
for
fast
a loop.
enough. That's my slow-moving
really
cancer is my problem.
Slow-moving cancer?
You got the cancer, and I expect you to explode like the fat guy in Doom that had the chain gun on his hand. He's like, and he's like melted away. But you got cancer that's gonna race your obesity into the ground. You fat sack of shit.
I don't even know if it will. I wonder if it's like one of the waste away cancers.
His blood turns to sludge.
Is that what he
pudding.
said? I didn't watch the
That's
video.
the disease.
His blood
That's
turns
the
to
fake
sludge.
cancer that he doesn't have.
Turns into that oil from Dune or whatever. It's coming.
I didn't see that.
What was the original Dune where he's flying around? The oil's coming down, the black oil.
Oil's coming down?
And then he grabs the heart key out of the kid, and it was all like homoerotic.
Dune?
Yeah, the original Dune. The big fat guy flies over to a kid and he rips out his heart, and then he fucking kisses
Indiana
him.
Jones. He kisses a kid?
Yeah, basically.
What?
The Baron Harkonnen was like a pedophile in the Dune movie.
What?
It's like famously super insensitive, and like LGBT people are like,
to LGBT people?
yeah, because they're like, why'd you have to make him like a gay psychopath? And they're like, I don't know, I just wanted him to like kill and
What would make
rape
you
a
more
kid.
afraid? A guy who's like who has seen Home Improvement before, who's a psychopath, or a guy who has not?
Yeah, like in Dune.
All right,
Slow-moving
cancer.
What a
That was such a
nightmare.
cock tease because Boogie's like, "Oh, I have cancer," and I'm like, "Yes." And then,
Well, I thought it would be like not fake cancer,
it's kind of
blood cancer. How's that even a cancer?
just get new blood.
Yeah, right. Just get new blood.
Just walk away.
Just keep getting new blood whenever you feel like it.
All right.
That's probably what they do.
Patreon.com/biggestproblem, biggestproblem.show, live.biggestproblem.show to get tickets to the show in Long Beach tomorrow.
You will get an email that will tell you the venue, just to avoid trolls.
I will tweet it probably too.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about trolls. And also, I think we know the guy who owns
Neither.
the
I'm gonna
venue,
be.
so
I'm gonna be packed. I'm gonna be packing.
we're not going to get shut down by the city or whatever.
No. Okay. Let's do voicemails. I forgot how this show goes. Get your super chats loaded up.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm really curious as to how fans of this show that's all about hyper-focusing on very minor things are going to take autism on the board.
Well, they're going to take it as me being the big winner. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. Because everybody with autism denies that they have autism. They're like, "No, I'm not autistic. I just listen to the same. I just watch the same television show that I've been watching since childhood on repeat."
That's autistic?
A little bit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I've been watching The Office for the 40th time.
Well,
hyper obsessing over
Vito,
sorting my magic
stop
cards.
playing video games. That will change your entire life. What has playing video games ever done for you? In what way has that ever made your life better? In the last 10 years, from that photo you showed in the last episode to now, with all that weight you gained and all that hair you lost, how much better would your life be if you just had more fucking time instead of fucking pressing plastic buttons to make a character jump and run around? You jump and run around.
I don't know. That's a pretty stupid argument. Why are you playing? What is this?
What?
Back about 1918 inspection.
What do you mean? What am I playing?
You're queuing something up
Danny
for some
boy, I don't
reason.
know.
Most everybody around. Daddy tells them.
Oh, God, I did not have the big intro. Why don't you just quit playing video games?
I didn't really understand the argument. I'd have more time.
What has playing, he said, what has playing video games ever done for you in the last 10 years of your life?
So basically, his argument is just kill yourself. That's all I hear.
Well, why?
What would have been better?
Do anything. Reading a book.
Why is that better?
Because you're getting knowledge about video games. Read a
Yeah,
book
I've read
about
a book
video.
about
Read a
video
strategy
games.
guide. Don't play the game. Just read the strategy guide and be done with it.
You need to establish, in order for this argument to work, you need to establish something that is theoretically better than playing video games.
Finishing your comic.
No, that's
You
not
could
better
be-
than playing video games. It doesn't matter.
It would be a big deal. Everyone would have a big parade for you. Everybody would buy your comic if it came out.
It's almost done. And that's a lie.
What is the percentage? How much? Okay, how many hours did you spend on your comic this week?
I don't know.
Okay, clock it this week.
Like 6.
When you sit down, use
Like 6.
Toggle,
Yeah.
6 hours. What were those hours spent on?
Trying to storyboard a page.
1 page?
Yeah.
That's too long. You gotta just whip it out, rip it out.
Look, this week sucked. I had a bad week.
Why?
Because that AI porn's really good.
Why is that bad?
I don't know. It's just, I I really got to figure out how to get it working on my machine.
What? No, you don't need to figure out how to get AI porn working on your machine.
I think I could make a lot of money if I can get it working.
Why?
Because you can just sell it. You're like,
who's going to buy porn? It's free.
No, you make like a Patreon for it.
For what?
For porn.
What kind of porn?
Any kind, anything you want.
Why would someone subscribe to that? They subscribe to porn
if you make
thinking
it better and you're so good at the AI that people don't know it's AI, you can make a fortune. Did you see they kicked all the AI generated art guys out of Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Or Anime Expo? They're like, you're not allowed to sell that. I should have brought that in for voted up.
Okay. Let's see here.
It's been a bad week, folks.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
You're always so depressed every week.
There's no good reason.
Because Boogie has cancer?
Yeah.
Because you think you might get cancer?
Boogie. It's cold. You know what it is? Is that thing where like it gets dark too early.
Yeah.
So it feels like way later than it is. And you're like, oh,
Seasonal.
Afflictive disorder. It just like fucks with my brain where I'm just like, oh, it's like nighttime, so like I can't get anything done. When it's really only like 5 o'clock.
Yeah. You know, the worst part about that is that they named it so it would be sad in the
that's super gay
abbreviation.
Also, the new Magic the Gathering set coming out has I've been
bad.
What, the set's bad?
Well, the Transformers thing.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
But the set online, you can play it, and it's very addicting and fun. Anytime there's a new Magic set, I lose like 2 days. So maybe
you're
he is
depressed
right.
by it too. That guy's right.
I know, but I'd be depressed regardless, even if I was working.
No, sometimes you come in hot. Like after that funeral where you came in here.
I was really killing it.
All right, here's another one.
You know, I rarely come to Vito's aid or do anything other than shit on him constantly.
Thank you.
But he is absolutely right to be the way that he is compared to Andy Signori. Because people like Andy Signori have to constantly fight for the value and approval of their fans. When they have this quote-unquote non-toxic fandom.
I see, yeah.
They constantly need that, and so they'll change themselves and adapt who they are to keep appeasing their fans.
I don't know about that.
Which is why I predict that in 5 years' time, Vito will still be doing exactly what he is.
Yeah.
And Andy Signori will look and sound and talk like Boogie.
No, Andy Signori is just like he's like an entertainer. Like he's like, well, what do you want to see? Oh, okay. I'll entertain you on that.
Yeah.
Oh, you like? Oh, okay. A lot of people like this.
Speaking of what you want to see, this has been a fun week for the whole Andy Signori world.
Why? What happened?
Did you miss all of this? I tried calling you.
Oh, I was in bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where well, how do I explain this?
Was a wiener involved?
Yeah. Basically, these women throw themselves at Andy.
Of course.
And a perfect man would go, thank you for your interest.
A man with a very low T and low energy.
Yeah.
A man with the kind of man you wouldn't want. A man with no appetite at all.
Allowed these women and their flirtatious behavior to perhaps get the better of him.
You have to put them down. You have to let them off and yourself off easily.
Sent them some photos and I believe videos of him. You know.
Not on Signal? He didn't get him on Signal?
No, I think he got him on Signal, but
they put auto delete on?
I think it was even on auto delete, but somehow they got it off of there. I don't know.
Bitches.
Some like secret chat thing or whatever.
He's got multiple broads on?
I don't know. I don't know who it was. All I know is now there's a video going around
of his dick.
I believe his dick might be. I don't think it's been posted with his dick. I think it's cropped out so you don't see his dick. But the implication is that.
Oh no!
This is after I just hung out with Andy for like a weekend. I'm like, this is great. No more drama.
Yeah, but wasn't he like busted for hitting on a fan?
It's like a whole thing. Women love this guy. Like I said, his fan base is all women, so they come to him and they're like, Andy, let me show you my titties. Andy, let me show you my snoochie. And then he goes, yeah, well, let me show you a little something. They
my
go,
ding dong.
Gotcha. and they fucking clip it and they like send it around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they got my boy. They tricked him.
Women did.
I think that's how I feel. They let him on.
Oh, here it is. So Andy's ignoring now Demon Girls videos. Yeah, cool. He's sending videos of himself jerking off. Awesome. Dude has been a creep for years with sexual harassment. Bro, because no one wants to see your dick, all right? If you had a dick that chicks wanted to see, you would understand,
Never
but you
send
don't.
pictures of your dick to anyone for any reason.
Why? Fuck it.
Because then I end up...
So what? A bunch of gay guys see your dick? Oh, my fucking dick's wiggling around.
Well, now it's like a whole thing because, people are reporting on it and shit.
It's awesome.
But then I got, people coming to me and they're like, well, Vito, are you going to stand by this guy? He's a creep, whatever. I'm like, just leave me out of it. I don't care.
No, you got to stand up. What do you mean leave me out of it?
I stood up and insofar.
You're fucking railing on Eric July for making a shitty comic book for 2 weeks, but you won't stand up for Andy Signore?
I am standing up. I said I don't care, and these women clearly let him on, but don't, come to me and be like, Vito, you got to be a moral barometer and whatever else.
Snyderverse? Let me see that. The Snyder.
Well, that's the other thing is all the guys who attack him are these guys who are obsessed with Zack Snyder, who hated him to begin with. So they don't even care. They're like, we're trying to protect women from this predator. I'm like, you're just trying to fucking slut shame Andy
Simping,
Signore.
man. It's the same shit that they do in Iran.
Yeah.
They fucking try to, right?
Don't say it like that. Iran.
In Iran.
In Iran, my home country of Iran.
Who is this bitch ass?
It's just some guy.
Mercury is self-aware. This the Snyderverse. Learn how to fucking spell,
I was just really
dude.
mad also because I was like, Andy, look, if you're going to do it, do it. But then he had a fucking Popcorn Planet sticker on his phone that he's holding up. I'm like, don't do it with your channel logo in the fucking video.
That's cool.
Anyway, Andy has been catfished for nudes.
No. It was a catfish?
I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened, but
I can't find it because this guy's just talking about
Well, I don't want to find it. Let's not find it. I don't want to watch it. The point is, you can't.
Come on.
You can't go to a guy and be like, "Hey, you're sexy. Send me pictures of you being sexy." And then he sends them to you, and you go, "Oh, I got you now. I'm going to tell everybody that you're an abuser or some fucking shit." I don't even know.
Abuser. Oh, there's him getting kissed by Johnny Depp. Hello.
Well, that's the thing is also he was having a great week with the Johnny Depp, and then all these haters coming out of the woodwork.
No, man, fuck that. If women can be 700 pounds and go outside, then a famous guy can take a picture of his
I don't think
dick.
you're going to find it. I think this is pretty far back. But don't worry, we don't need to watch
November
it.
3rd.
It's not useful.
I just want to see his wiener.
They don't show the wiener. Whoever has put it up knows they can't post his wiener because that would be like.
So his wiener is in play?
It's off screen. I believe the original video may have had the wiener.
It's a whole video?
He sent a video, and the video is him and his hands moving a lot, and I assume the hand's doing something off screen.
His hands moving a lot.
I'm gonna get in trouble with Andy over this. Anyway, Andy,
maybe
stay strong.
Sanding.
Stop sending. Just if everybody, he's in trouble,
Do
and then
more. Fuck it.
And then Mr. Girls fighting with everybody I'm associated with is having a crazy week.
Here, hold on. Let me take a picture of my dick.
And then I got all the. No, I was saying the only person to stay out of it in my life is Dick. I also have a bunch of people going, "Hey, what's Mr. Girl good doing? Can you talk to him? What do you think about all this?" I'm like, "Man, he's his own man. I don't want any part of it."
What do you think about that?
I told him not to do it.
Do you think Destiny should go to sexual awareness counseling?
I don't even know if it's a sexual thing. I don't know. I'm going to say this. Mr. Girl is going to put out a video, I guess, and it'll be researched.
That sounds devastating.
I don't think it will be.
Is it going to be like Dr. K? What happened to him?
I guess ultimately my thing is I'm like, I don't care about Destiny. Maybe other people do.
Like Destiny getting called out. Or at all.
Well, also, I don't know. I don't understand the scope of it. And then people are calling me a simp for Mr. Girl just for even commenting on it. But he seems to really think that whatever happened is very bad and needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Did you see Destiny's wife was posted a thing?
It was joking around and fucking. Well, that's the thing is that
she's like, "Are you sure you want to talk to that? That bitch looks crazy. Are you sure you want to talk to her?" And he's like, "Yep." That was the. Yeah, nice. Got him.
Yeah,
got him.
I think this is a mistake from everyone. I think everybody. I don't think Destiny's important enough to go after, I guess.
Oh.
Well, I'm saying most people don't know who Destiny is.
So?
I think when you're in these communities, like, you think people are more important than they are and they need to be taken down or whatever else.
I don't think that.
I don't know if you think that, but I'm saying I don't even think Destiny's a good target for Mr. Girl.
Who's a good target?
I don't know, like a politician who, like, killed a bunch of kids or something.
Obama.
Yeah, Obama, sure.
Drone strikes all those kids.
No, I just think there's better. I don't care what Destiny does. Yeah, Destiny strikes me as a. I don't think he's the most balanced individual. I think he's fucking nuts. So, like, if he's abusing women, I'm like, yeah, probably. He literally streams video games.
Like, I believe in women's rights and lefts.
Any guy who streams video games for 12 hours a day, like, I assume has something wrong with them. So.
Oh, so it's wrong to hate women? Okay. Whatever. Here you go.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito.
Hey.
It's me, Vito's autistic stepbrother, and this is how I talk.
Wow.
At least I know what a superset is. Jesus Christ.
You're not going to do a superset. My autistic half brother. You're just going to shit in your pants. That's all you ever do. Anyway.
Okay, one more. I don't know this one. This guy said naggers, and he's making a joke, but I think it's too close to the real world.
Why do you need fans complimenting you? How's that?
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito. After the most recent episode, I'm a little curious. Vito, why? Why do you need fans to be nice? You complaining? You want little baby complaining? You complaining that we're being mean to you? We make joke and you get upset? Poor baby? Oh, it's okay, baby. Here's your bottle. Fuck you. Deal with it.
I literally
anyway,
go,
I love the show.
That'd be nice.
And,
deal with it.
Vito, keep making the stingers.
Fuck you, no.
Do me a favor. The Hall and Oates one was the best one.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Do a out of
Private
touch
Eyes
version if you can in the future.
Do a what version? Extended?
But it'd be really cool.
I need a Vito's Twitter
peace
stinger.
Out. Probably will make
I
it.
love
Someone else
that. I
make
love
that
that. I
for
go, it's fine, and I'm fine with the toxicity. It just would be nice to have a fan base that's a little nicer. And a guy goes, "Oh, little baby, go cry." He's like, "Fuck you." Just saying, it's not. I'm not saying I need to be complimented and loved. It's just it's nice when you go on Reddit and somebody goes like,
that you're saying this stuff.
No, it's fuck you. You're right. I'm a fucking rock of a human being, and I don't want to hear praise from anybody. Every episode, tell me what a piece of shit episode that was, and you're a piece of shit.
Now you're turning
and
into
get
Boogie.
cancer
You're
and
gonna
kill
get
yourself.
cancer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Boogie. Just tell me to kill myself, because that's the only thing any man deserves on this planet. Guys, get your tickets today for the greatest live show tomorrow.
Get your super chats in.
Biggestproblem.show. Get your goddamn super chats in
right now. Right now.
We will see you at the live show, and it's going to be fun. What am I drinking at the live show, Dick?
I don't know.
Are you bringing?
What do you like drinking?
I don't know. I like.
What do you mean you don't know? Too old to not know.
Well, that's the problem. I never really figured out. I like all sorts of stuff.
White wine spritzer? What do you want?
I like cranberry juice
and vodka.
With a little vodka in there, yeah.
Okay, so you're drinking like you're a
like
girl with a yeast infection.
An old New England woman. It's actually probably maybe that is why I like cranberry juice. Makes it flow very nicely. David Gomez for 5. Inshallah, I get a call to prayer for this measly amount. Hijab or not, Vito stingers are great. Put on the hijab.
Put on a hijab. You're not going to call for prayer for that.
Mr. Drunka 123. Cool hat, Vito. Thank you.
Cool, it says.
in quotes. Very cool. Thorn Tizzle for 5.
Hat,
First time
Vito.
catching the show live in months. And I'm not a loser that watches live streams on a Friday night. I'm a loser that plays Magic instead.
Oh,
baby.
I'm thinking about my Pokemon deck right now. Oh, I built a bruiser of a deck.
I'm thinking about trying to prevent myself from opening all the boxes of Magic cards I bought to resell. From the new set.
Brothers Wars?
Yeah. I'm going to try and sell them on my...
Get shit-faced and open them all.
No. It's a lot of money. I'm going to go on Whatnot. I'm going to sell packs for like $25 each. Thorn Tizzle for 25. Call to prayer for the reserve list to be abolished. Inshallah.
Okay, wait. That means we've had 5 for call to prayer.
and 25.
We have to get 50 for a call to
50.
prayer.
Okay.
What does he say? Reserve
He
list
wants
to
to
be
reserve.
bought-
He wants Moxes to be
Magic?
legal
Okay.
again. J for 5. I am become masked, the destroyer of tacos. iOS for Mexican 129. What's that? $1? Finally caught it. If it's green, it means 5. You can compare it to the other greens. Finally caught a stream live. I'm doing a randomized Pokemon Nuzlocke. I want you to pick my starter. Okay, this is gonna be a trick. Yep. This one's a trick. To pick my starter between A, Mewtwo.
Wow.
That was a complicated one. Read it, Dick.
A, Mew, B, Feraligatr.
No, you got to read A, Mew.
A, Mew, B, Feraligatr, C, Salswat.
You're allowed to say it. Why are you skipping the word 2?
That's how you pronounce that.
Mew?
Yeah.
No, it's Mewtwo. It's Mewtwo.
Damn it. I was trying to get you.
I'm not going to say it.
Shit.
I know.
I was trying to get you to say it.
But why would I say it when I already know I'm not going to say it?
Because you get so, like, angry, and you would just say, like, Roadrunner, like...
A, Mewtwo, B... comma for alligator. C, Swallow. All right. Very, very smart. Zad12 for 2 says... Sekuyo?
What? You can read that?
No, not really. But
Oh. Really?
I know what it is. I know it's here.
What does it mean?
Well, I don't.
Oof. Just nonsense.
I was trying to see if I was trying to remember if I remembered katakana, but I think I'm wrong on all of those.
Okay.
The last one might be yo. Fatix the Great for 5. All praise to the spider god Queezagangle. May his vengeful fiery wrath reign for 1,000 eons.
Quetzalcoatl. Yep.
Cynicus for 2. Vito roll from Mega Man Legends is way too young. There is a scene in the game where you burst in on her in the bathroom and see her naked, supposedly. So,
No.
not that one. That one. Yeah.
Which one?
That one? Yeah.
No, she's got. Well,
It's totally reasonable.
Oh, come on. That's you're saying is.
That is a vibrant 21-year-old college student right there.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah. She's not drawn like a little kid.
Well, does she have parents?
She has a grandpa.
Dr. Light?
No, this is like an old guy. I already told you Dr. Light's not in the game.
Okay, so a Dr. Light type figure is in the game? I don't know. That's not. Oh, this is her from the game?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like it. No, it looks like she has tits. What are you talking about?
She's kind of got tits, I think.
The implication of this is that she's... Well, maybe they're trying to keep it mysterious. I don't know.
Roll from Mega Man Legends is the right age. Fuck you. CG for 5.
No,
I want a $10 bet
right age.
that when
All
Vito
right.
picked his tease, it would be either food or video games. Here's Dick's cut. Because mine was Mega Man Legends 3 was my cock tease. All right, you get $5, Dick. Peter Hansman for 5. The only exercise Vito gets is dancing along to his stingers. Keep up the great work and get some exercise. But if you can only do one, do the former.
Do the former.
All right, I will
Thank
keep up
you.
the great work. Kyle Baxter for 2. Happy holidays, you boys look nice tonight. Thank you.
Odd.
It's my beautiful hat. CG for 5. Need a new segment called Was Kanye Right?
I just hear all this colluding and illicit business practices against musicians, and I think, bloop, 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 bloop.
All right, I need to make a note. I do want a Was Kanye Right stinger where anytime something comes up business related, you check, well, who owns the business? Was Kanye right? Turns out the etymology of the name Smuckerwitz comes from this Okay. Justin Sweat for a big $10. Glad you brought in my problem from the Collins show. Ticketmaster also sells proprietary software to help scalpers skirt their own TOS and buy mass quantities of tickets so you can never get the normal price. Oh, they have their own software for scalpers to use?
Huh.
Well, Gyro has pushed us above and beyond the realm of Allah with a $150 donation. Howdy, Dick and Vito. My girlfriend is from Iran but doesn't wear a hijab. I don't want to be punished by Allah. Please help. Also, first time here live. Glad I could make it here tonight. Cheers. Well, thank you, Gyro. And you know who thanks you as well is our Lord Almighty Allah. And
You keep saying it wrong.
Well, how do I say
Allah.
it? Allah.
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 Everything that you say, if you're saying it with a Middle Eastern accent, you have to spit it in their face. Allah.
Allah.
A job. A job.
Oh, thank you for your donation to the show. May the magic reserve list be no more. All the mucks and the baglotes will be showered upon you like jewels from the eyes of Almighty Allah. May your bitch of a girlfriend put on the fucking hijab as is the will of Almighty Allah. Allah.
We put it on in her sleep. We put it on in her sleep.
We make a
Job. We have augmented reality. Allah.
Put on the hijab so you do not bring disgrace against great brother. Great brother Jairo.
Allah, I wear the hijab. Let's make a
You
deal.
wear hijab.
Let's make a deal. I wear the hijab.
Death penalty for all who do not wear hijab except for simp man who has been tricked by a woman.
I put a hijab of glasses on to put a hijab on every woman.
I put a hijab on burger before eat burgers, so do not see.
Also, Roll is from Mega Man Legend is not too young.
Not too young. It's
Not too young,
beautiful
Allah.
woman.
She robot. Many components, parts are from 20, 30 years, very legal component
Technically,
parts.
Mega Man Legends role is not the robot. Only original role is robot. Still is haram.
Allah, you give to us
Mashallah.
concept of woman, oldest time, component of robot is old, is 30, 40 years old, conception of a robot.
Why am I doing this bit? I'm gonna. For all the things I'm gonna get canceled for, this shitty bit is not worth.
Could go either way. Could go either way. Could go either way, and it's up to you to pick the age of could go either way. You're picking your mind.
I'm gonna get like some big exciting project, and then we go. Is this you yelling about the fucking hijab like a nut? I mean, yeah.
Mega Man Legend 4. Find a Muhammad. Muhammad a spear gun. Muhammad a spear gun.
We hope that Boogie's cancer takes him swiftly into the mighty realm of the Virgin. But because Boogie will die a virgin, he will not receive more virgins.
Muhammad spear gun. Bounce off a Boogie teeth shield. This is Allah.
This is the special
This
weapon.
is Allah.
What a show, folks.
Mega Man has learned
What a
the
show.
Boogie teeth shield over his face, spinning around like a leaf shield. Every weapon basically looked like the weapon of
Boogie's
previous
teeth
game.
is the most powerful shield in all of Mega Man. I don't even know what voice I'm doing now.
All right.
God bless our Muslim brothers.
Get your woman
Thank you.
in a hijab.
Thank you, Gyro, for paying for half a box of magic cards.
That's a recurring bit.
That's a recurring bit.
Is screaming over the call to prayer. Allahumma
God.
dajabullah. Chef M.
Go down
Okay.
a little bit. We got a couple.
No, oh shit, you're right. Sorry.
You're right. Dwab Wrinkle for 10. I'd like to deduct $10 from the call to prayer fund.
Okay, but
He says, I just want TBF. River Beard for 2. 2 beef. Vito, you need to talk about Hasbro. You see Hasbro's stock is cratering.
yeah, because JP Morgan said
JP
they're
Morgan was like,
overprinting.
you guys are printing too many magic cards.
True, it's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
I have so many of these Transformers cards right now, and they're all like worthless dog shit. Because they're just like print. Like you
Did
get
they
one
put RC in?
the guy.
The lady Transformer.
Yeah, she's in there.
I don't like RC.
But you get one in every fucking collector's pack, so you just end up with like a pile of them. They're not worth anything because nobody cares. We'll see what happens with Magic. I think they're fucking it up. DeMercy, praise Allah, his almighty judgments of you too. Be fair and forgiving.
Oh!
For being
suck
late and
cocks.
gay all the damn
Wow.
time. Well, for 25 Canadian dollars. And a beautiful praise Allah. Inshallah, Our brother DeMercy. Jeff M for 2. Alhamdulillah. Fucking this fucking bit.
Alhamdulillah.
We need a new racially insensitive bit.
That's not race. It's a religion. It's not a race.
Oh, okay, of course. Why don't we just talk like Asian people and tape our eyes back?
That's a race.
Michael winning for 5. The biggest problem in 2025 will move to Friday mornings and just be one long call to prayer. We're starting a religion here, folks.
I honestly fucking wish that I could wake up and do call to prayer at 5 a.m. in the morning and just fucking bust out. What up? We're talking about fucking Regigigas today and the fucking V-Star slaying Pokemon Regigigas, Regigigas, Registeel, Regice.
You're really putting that Pokemon deck together, huh?
Yes.
Has your nephew won a single game?
He beat me last time.
Oh my God.
With my Mega Charizard.
Time to Reggie it up, I guess.
But it was bullshit. It was bullshit, and he misinterpreted the rules on me.
Oh.
Because I was trying to play Pokemon abilities for my bench, and he said, you can't do that. And I said, I think you can, man, but dinner's in like 10 minutes, so we got to finish up this game. And I looked it up later.
Of course you can use Pokemon abilities for the bench.
So he's like, Uncle, I misinterpreted the rules. Uncle, I misinterpreted the rules. I'm like, I fucking
misinterpreted.
I fucking think that you were doing it last time we played, so you know.
I remember being
fucked me.
I remember being at a tournament and a kid played a Dark Alakazam on top of a regular Kadabra. And I was like, well, that's just illegal.
Yeah.
And the store owner's like, I don't know the rules, so I'm just going to allow it. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Refresh one more time, but guys, don't forget to go to biggestproblem.show.
Live.biggestproblem.show.
Live.biggestproblem.show. Live show. Are we going to stream it live? No.
No, it's so much work.
But we will record it and we will post it as a bonus episode. Gentleman Sausage just checked Wiki. Roll is 14. Go to jail. Look. Anime 14 is not 14. It's a different thing. Sailor Moon is like 14. Don't play the fucking... Anime 14 is different.
Roll is 14.
She's not 14. She's...
Woo!
Woo! It's different. Ow! She's got to be like 17. Maybe she's 14 in the first one.
Motherfucker, that's not 17. You think that is? No way.
She's not. She's a teenager. She's a vibrant, beautiful woman. Anime rules don't count.
How old is Chun-Li supposed to be in the first game? Wait, look. The first Chun-Li ending. Street Fighter.
She's like in her 20s
because
she's an Interpol, right?
No, that's a retcon. Originally, she was just a teenage girl. Look.
Say, how old is Chun-Li? She's not going to tell you how old she is in the ending.
Yeah, but look. Hold on.
I can get back to being
her?
A young single girl, she says. She's probably like 16.
Really?
I don't know. It'll tell you if you look it up. How old's Chun-Li?
Yeah, but you can't trust
in Street
Fighter 2.
Trust
that shit.
Well, I don't trust this guy who says rolls 14. That's bullshit.
Okay, how old is she in your mind?
29.
Okay.
Chun-Li age Street Fighter 2. How old is Chun-Li?
15.
15. That's crazy. And how many of you guys are beating off to Chun-Li? Let's be real.
Everyone.
Everyone
on Earth has beaten off to
You're
Chun-Li.
all PDF files. Every last one.
Last refresh.
Koof for 2. Says, thank you for not killing yourselves.
All right, goodbye.
Put up a graphic real quick. Thank you to all our supporters on the show. Dick doesn't want to honor you, but I, of course, do.
No, fuck you. Goodbye.
No, we love you. Goodbye, everybody.
All right. I'll just do a quick little cut.
I have no idea what I'm bringing in.
Check. Yeah, okay.
Check 1. I know. A whole other
problems. There it is. All right, go live.
There we go. All right, there we go. I put a lot of work into the people don't understand how much work.
Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. I think you could probably just do them all, actually.
Do all what?
The whole fucking recording. Do
What a show.